for the most part, you're using those to identify something like this next problem. Okay, so if I gave you this figure right here, and so I told you that this is a right triangle with legs of 3 and 8, what you could then do is you can identify what angle A and angle B are by using those inverse trig ratios. Okay, so if you wanted to find what angle A and angle B are, you are going to have to use a calculator. But before you use the calculator, you do have to set up the known ratio here. And the known ratio is what? With respect to A, I'm looking at the pieces that are what? Opposite and adjacent. So which trig ratio is opposite and adjacent? TOA, so tangent. So in order for me to find A, I can say that the tangent of A is equal to opposite over adjacent. So even though I have it written as a fraction, it is a decimal. It's a ratio. And so I can solve for A by taking the inverse tan of that ratio. And that's going to give me my answer. So when I do my calculation here, the diamond T for inverse tan of 3 over 8, I do want to enter a decimal, so my answer is displayed with decimals. And when I hit enter, I get my angle measure, 20.6 approximately. So this angle is 20.6. So what would I expect angle B to equal? So what do I have right here? I have a right triangle. The right angle represents 90 of that. So what do angles A and B have to add up to? 90 degrees, right? So if I were to take 90 minus this measure, I expect my angle B to be 69.4 degrees. Okay, let's test it and see if it's right. Okay, with respect to B, the pieces that I have are opposite and adjacent. So again, what relates opposite and adjacent? Opposite and adjacent are TOA, tangent. So I could set this up as the tangent of B is equal to opposite 8 over adjacent 3. I can solve for B by taking the inverse tan of that ratio. And when I do, I get diamond T inverse tangent of 8 over 3, put a decimal in there. So it displays as a decimal. Hit enter, and I'm verified that I have 69.44 as my correct answer. So you can do it either way. If you find one, just take its complement, and that'll be the other. Or if you want to verify it, you can do both.